Eunice, hello there. Sorry for the delay getting your work back to you. Just a few hiccups here technically at our end. Also, I'm stepping in for Ellen. She's got too many essays. Everyone's sending their essays to us at the moment, so I'm stepping in. Let's go. Some people believe that employees should stay in the same job for the rest of their lives. Okay? For the entire duration of their lives, if we wanted to improve it. Others think they should switch jobs at least once during their career. Fine. Over the past few decades, great little phrase, there has been a profound increase in the number of workers questioning whether they should commit to one job for life. Great. Fine. While some disagree, I strongly believe that staying on the course in one career brings perks and benefits as well as life fulfillment. Check your spelling there. Be careful. Staying in one career, we can stay in one career and switch jobs. You know, work for an accountant in company A, then an accountant in company B, then an accountant in company C, and I'm still in the same career, but I switched jobs with different companies. So be careful, but let's not let's not mix up these two ideas. To begin, there is an argument. Yeah, go with firstly, just keep it, or even just go for there is an argument to be made that employees can have a good living when they are dedicated to one job alone. A recent study showed, because conducted and showed is kind of redundant. So a recent study showed that 85% of employees are willing to remain in their job positions when they want to develop a family. Okay. Therefore, an extra bonus and health insurance coverage from the companies are essential for them to have a big saving before planning a family. Okay, moreover, the majority of employees tend to work as long as they could because of the old age pension as long as they can because of the pension they would receive after completing a certain years of service. After completing a certain amount of years of service, this is essential for retirement. Okay, so here, I understand the argument, but we need to reorganize it, okay? So this is how I would have done it. It's like living when they're dedicated to one job alone. So first, when employees want to develop a family, a recent study showed that 85% are willing to stay in their current job because of the benefits. Okay? So I've reorganized it, and now what I'm going to talk about are the benefits, because that's the last thing I would have put in that sentence, and then say something like, these benefits, such as an extra bonus and health insurance, are often seen as essential, especially when planning a big family, or especially when growing a family, because we'd have mentioned planning a family in the earlier sentence. You see? And now it's a little bit more coherent. Okay? Also, Eunice, consider using a conditional argument. Okay? So if an employee wanted to grow their family, they would most definitely need health insurance and bonuses, which are more likely to be obtained when you're staying in the same job. Okay? And then develop it further with another conditional, and this would most definitely, this is probably the reason, this would most likely have a tremendous impact because the family would then be able to plan more securely and bring up a child in a more secure environment. Not to mention the other benefits of staying with the same employer, such as, benefits XYZ. Okay, so we've mentioned the conditional, we've used the conditional, we've mentioned one argument, we developed it with some even more conditional arguments. Okay, so just try and consider that for the next essay. In addition to the monetary gain, good phrase, there is still a growing body of evidence to suggest that mastering skills at an advanced level for one career is better than acquiring not well-developed skills in different areas. Good. To exemplify, many employees look for a resume showing skills that have been trained and practiced for a long period of time. The more time you practice, the more value the skill is in the market. Hedge. In most cases, usually, so have a look at how to hedge. For the model is not undeniable. Excellent. Inversion here, well done. That experienced employees have a higher chance to move up the ladder. Great. Also, you need to hedge it. It is not undeniable that experienced was in most cases have a higher chance to move up the ladder. So if you want to know about hedging and like copy-paste hypothetical examples, have a look at the online course we've got. To conclude, the aforementioned discussion, job satisfaction, cannot be considered. We didn't really mention job satisfaction here. Okay, so don't really introduce a new argument in the conclusion. Only the job security with sufficient financial gain, but also accomplishing achievement with advanced skills. Okay, fine, but just be careful. This conclusion should only mention briefly this point and your position. Good work there, Eunice. Great essay. Sorry for the delay. Hopefully after the weekend we'll have it solved. This graph illustrates the number of mortality rates in the global bird flu season. For the global bird flu season over a 10-year period, reported by the World Health Organization. Overall, the rate of death is an upward trend from 1990 to 1996 and remained stable throughout the final 4 years. Okay, because if you say recent, it could be interpreted as in like 2023 today. Okay, and that would be inaccurate. Also, we definitely need to include more data, more information. In the first 2 years, the number of casualties were the lowest, a little over 120,000, followed by a slight rise to 130,000 in 1992 and 1993. Good. Since then, the number of deaths were growing constantly until reaching 175,000 in 1997. Okay. In the last 4 years, the number of cases did not have a significant change, so there is a very mild drop at 174,000 in 1999. Excellent. Okay, so more information, more text. I know it's difficult for this chat specifically, but we could easily say doubled to, or 3 times the rate of, or 3 times less than X. Okay, so some more comparisons and some more fancy sentences. Comparing to the first year to be detected by bird flu, there's a considerable increase. Okay, so this is kind of like not only what did it increase from and to, but the amount it increased, and that should have been in the first body paragraph. Okay. All right, then, Eunice, great start. Keep on improving. You're doing super. Have a look maybe at the online courses we've got to offer. You can buy it now for like $59 when you subscribe to the AI essay checker. You'll get a special offer. It's available for like 15 minutes. And you don't have to pay $99, which is what the current rate is. Okay? And also you can use both together, the AI essay checker and these corrections. Okay? It's just a way to improve faster. And as I said, you'll get access to the online course as well, which will definitely help you. So great work there, Eunice. Keep moving forward. You're doing super.